Hello student, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to discuss a very interesting and very important topic that will be on ratio and proportion. I hope you get everything whatever we have discussed in our previous video. Okay student, today we shall discuss some more about ratio in this session. So I hope that you will understand with me and work with me whatever I say here and what are my feelings with this topic. Okay student. So I think that there is no any problem and no any doubt that we have already discussed. So today we shall discuss some more categories of ratio as well as equivalency of ratio. In my last video, I just gave you a small introduction of ratio and some categories of ratio like proper ratio and improper ratio. Today, we shall discuss the equivalency of ratio. Before starting the equivalency of ratio, I would like to revise the concept of ratio once again. After that, we shall go to our main topic. So student, let's see a little more about ratio. What is the ratio? Let us see what is the ratio. As I told you that in one word you can easily understand that ratio means is just comparison only. Okay? What is the comparison? You know, comparison means we pick up two any quantity and observe that which one is more than other, which one is greater than other, or which one is less than other. So this process is called comparison. Just suppose that if I have two weight, if I have two weight like this, suppose that 5 kg and the next I have 10 kg. I have two weight. First is of 5 kg and second is of 10 kg. So when we pick up in our hands, then we can easily understand. We can easily observe that which one is heavier, and which one is lighter. So this process is called comparison. Okay, the process by which we can explain or we can say that which one is greater than other. So ratio is done with two quantity. Therefore ratio is done with two quantity. Means comparison is only possible between two objects. Okay. So here if P upon Q or P is to Q be a ratio, where Q does not equal to 0 is a comparison between two quantity with the help of division gives us idea which quantity is more than other, or which quantity is less than other. Okay, so this called ratio. Okay, so now let us see our next, that is the equivalent ratio. equivalent ratio. In order to understand the equivalent ratio, in order to understand the equivalent ratio, we shall understand it by some example. Just suppose that if I run, if I run 10 kilometer and you run 4 kilometer. Okay, this is our measurement of running on Monday. On Monday, if I run 10 kilometer and you run 4 kilometer. On Tuesday, if you say that today I will run 2 kilometer more as comparison on Monday. Okay, on Tuesday, when we start, both of us start running, and you say that, sir, today I want to run 2 kilometer more than tomorrow. Then I will say that in order to keep our ratio constant, I have to also run 2 kilometer more. Okay, so that if on Tuesday you run 6 kilometer, then what is the meaning of 6 kilometer? Which shows that you run 2 kilometer more in comparison to Monday. So it is obvious that I have to also run 2 kilometer more, and then I will run 12 kilometer. Okay. Similarly, if on Wednesday, if I run only 9 kilometer due to some unfavorable conditions, I could run only 9 kilometer on Wednesday. Then you have to also run in hours to me. How much I run less than 10? You will say that 1 kilometer. I run 1 kilometer less than in comparison to Monday. Then you have to also run 1 kilometer in comparison to Monday, and hence you will learn on this day only 3 kilometer. Okay, student. So if we arrange this in a manner, in a order, we have that 9:3, 10:4, and 12 and 12 ratio, sorry, and 12 ratio 6. In all of these, we can easily see that here 1 point increases. Here you can see that in the second ratio, 1 kilometer in each turn increased. Similarly, in the third ratio, 2 kilometer increased in the both turns in comparison to Monday. Okay, in comparison to first ratio. So, such type of ratio have all of them have the fixed value, or you can say that almost equal to the first. Therefore, such type of ratios are called equivalent ratio. Sometimes we shall also write equivalent ratio by the means of multiplication. Okay, just suppose that the ratio of milk and water, milk ratio water, the ratio of milk and water is 4 ratio 1. The ratio of milk and water, just suppose here I have a drum in which this is the milk, this is milk, and dotted line represents water, okay, are mixed together in a tank. There milk and water are mixed together in ratio 4 ratio 1. Okay, now if I want to add more than in comparison to first twice water, if just suppose that if they are in liter, then if I want to add here twice of water as comparison to first, then I have to also add twice amount of milk. Why? In order to keep the ratio of water and milk unchanged. Therefore, if you want to add twice of water, then you will multiply it by 2. But in order to keep the ratio constant, we have to also multiply the amount of milk by 2. So therefore, we shall multiply the both term of the ratio by the same number, and in the next we shall get 8 ratio 2. Okay, in when after adding milk and water in extra amount, we get the ratio 8 ratio 2, which shows that the ratio of water and milk are remain constant till now. Okay, so here we can say that 4 ratio 1 and 8 ratio 2 both are called equivalent ratio. Okay, if you have any word problem in terms of ratio, then you can easily understand it by the concept of fraction also. How? You can easily see that, as I told you that x ratio y can also be written as x upon y. Okay, therefore the ratio 4 ratio 1, 4 ratio 1 can also be written as 4 upon 1. And as I told you that if you will multiply numerator or denominator by any number, then you have to multiply the respective numerator or denominator by the same number in order to remain constant the value of the initial fraction. Okay, so therefore if I multiply the denominator by 2, then we have to also multiply the numerator by 2, and in the final result we get 8 upon 2. Therefore our first fraction was 4 upon 1 and our next fraction is 8 upon 2. Okay, therefore the fraction 4 upon 8 and the fraction 8 upon 2 are called equivalent fraction. And in the same way, we can say that 4 ratio 1 and 8 ratio 2 are the equivalent ratio. So I hope the equivalency of ratio is clear to everyone. Now let us see few little and very easy questions in the term of ratio. The first question is find the ratio of of 10 centimeter to 2 meter. This is the given question and we have to find the ratio of 10 centimeter and 2 meter. In the starting, I already told you that the ratio is only possible, means the comparison is only possible when the unit of the quantity are same. But here we can see that the unit of the quantity are not same. The first is given in centimeter and other is given in meter. So we shall convert 2 meter into centimeter as multiplying 2 by 100 because we know that 1 meter possesses 100 centimeter. So it may be also written as 10 centimeter is to 200 centimeter. Now here 10 and 10 become cancelled out and here we get the ratio 1 is to 20. Therefore 1 is to 20 is the right answer. 1 is to 20 is correct answer. Okay. Therefore 1 is to 20 is the correct answer. Now let us see the next question. The ratio we have to find in 30 minutes to 1 hour. In 30 minutes to 1 hour. So here the first quantity is given in minute and the other quantity is given in hour. You can see here. The first quantity is given in minute and other is given in hour. So we shall convert it into minute also. Since we know that 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes, therefore this will be equal to 30 minutes is to ratio 60 minutes. Okay, and 31 the 30, 30 to the 60, we get the ratio 1 is to 2. Therefore 1 is to 2 is the right answer. So student, I hope everything is clear to everyone. If you have any doubt, then please go to the comment section and mention your doubt. I will clear your doubt in my next video. So we shall meet in the next video some more questions. Till then, goodbye.